Have you ever noticed how people can completely change their opinion overnight? One day someone is treated like a villain, and the very next day the same person becomes a hero. That is exactly what happens in R.K. Narayan's humorous story, Lawley Road, set in the fictional town of Malgudi just after India gained independence in 1947. Before independence, the municipality of Malgudi was almost invisible. It hardly performed any duties, yet the town somehow functioned smoothly. Narayan humorously remarks that diseases disappeared on their own, rubbish was carried away by wind, and even the drains looked after themselves. But after independence, the municipality of Malgudi suddenly became very active. Roads were cleaned, buildings decorated, and patriotic celebrations filled the town. But the municipal chairman wanted to do something that people would remember forever. So, the council decided to replace all the British names of roads and parks with patriotic Indian names. At first, everyone liked the idea. Soon, however, every councillor wanted the road near his own house named after his favorite national leader. Instead of solving the disagreement sensibly, they ended up giving the same names to several roads, creating complete confusion across the town. Yet the chairman still wanted another patriotic achievement. Then he noticed the old statue of Sir Frederick Lawley standing quietly in the town. Without bothering to find out who Lawley really was, the municipality declared him a cruel British officer and decided that the statue had to be removed. The funniest part was that until then nobody had paid any attention to the statue. But once the municipality called Lawley a villain, everyone believed in it without asking for any proof. When official removal estimates prove too expensive, the chairman gifts the statue to the narrator for free, on the condition he removes it himself. The narrator eagerly accepts, dreaming of a lucrative payday. Removing the huge bronze statue turned out to be much harder than expected. After many failed attempts, laborers finally used dynamite to bring it down. The enormous statue was then transported through the crowded streets of Malgudi before being squeezed into the narrator's tiny house. The narrator had accepted the statue because he hoped to make some money by selling it later. But then everything changed. A newspaper report attracted the attention of historians who revealed an astonishing truth. Sir Frederick Lawley had never been a cruel ruler. In fact, he had helped develop Malgudi by clearing forests, introducing irrigation, saving villagers during floods, and encouraging Indians to take part in administration. The man everyone hated was actually one of the town's greatest benefactors. Public opinion changed instantly. The same people who wanted the statue removed now demanded that it be put back immediately. The government ordered the municipality to reinstall it. The narrator agreed, but only if he was repaid for all the money he had spent removing and transporting the statue. Instead of understanding his situation, people accused him of trying to profit from a national hero. Soon legal notices were exchanged, arguments continued for months, and the huge statue remained stuck inside the narrator's house. Finally, the narrator came up with a clever solution. Instead of moving the massive statue again, why not buy his house and convert it into a public park? The chairman liked the idea but claimed the municipality had no money. The narrator then suggested that the chairman use his own wealth, reminding him that losing the next election would cost even more. The chairman agreed. The house was purchased, the statue became public property once again, and the newspapers praised the chairman for his patriotic decision. Then came Narayan's final twist. The very name that had once been removed from the town returned with even greater honor. Kabir Lane was renamed Lawley Road. So through gentle humor and brilliant irony, R.K. Narayan reminds us that history should never be judged through rumors or emotions. Blind patriotism can lead to foolish decisions. Public opinion can change in an instant, and political leaders often care more about popularity than truth. Above all, the story teaches us that while truth may sometimes be delayed, it always finds its way back.